you looking for a podcast about mangling your brand new toy?
Well, then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you?
Thirsty, how are you?
I'm so fucking thirsty.
Let's crack these things.
Okay, is it just me, or has allergy season, kicked up a fucking notch lately?
I don't go outside anymore. Thanks to my brand new windows, the outside does not come in.
I don't go outside, but, maybe I'm in need... I've been hearing that COVID boosters are hitting again, and I need a sweet hit, man, to get off allergies for a little bit.
Hit me up. I'm ready for it.
I'm itching for it, man.
Joneson.
What do you have?
I have a new flavor of La Croix, and I'm so excited for her.
Okay.
She's part of the floral collection. This is sparkling cherry blossom.
Oh.
I was so excited. Ferdin got these at Sam's Club and then sent me a picture of them, and I was like, I'm going to Sam's immediately.
I've had cherry blossom cookies, I think, when I was in the UK.
Oh, really?
I did not enjoy them.
Okay. I'm curious how this is going to go. Cherry often reminds me of, almond, so I'm going to crack this thing open and
Let's
get
it. Oh, yours, echoed. That was
Powerful
good.
blossoms. Ooh, it smells really good.
Get the bouquet, yeah. The bouquet's the best part.
It's definitely cherry.
Okay.
And there's a every time I drink cherry, I always taste almond.
Okay.
And I don't know why. Maybe they're just associated flavors, but I think
they kind of go hand in hand.
I'm enjoying it. This is one of my new top La Croix, I think. This is a delight and a half.
Well, I am still on the Liquid Death train. Please sponsor. I saw that you sponsored Bert Kreischer the other day. He's the comedian that talks with Tom Segura a lot, and he's the guy that did the bit about being the machine in Russia. Do you remember that skit?
Absolutely not.
When he was in high school, they took a trip to Russia, as a class. And because Russia at the time was very run by the mob.
Oh my god.
They got the mob to protect them.
What the fuck?
Like their school group. And he was speaking Russian to one of the mob dudes, and he was like, "You're not going to hang out with your class. You're going to hang out with us."
Oh my god. What?
And they took him for his entire vacation to mob spots and had him hang out and party with them the entire time.
Okay.
And the only thing he could say in Russian to them was, "I am the machine." So they were like, "This is the machine!" They
just some high school
we're hanging
kid?
out with him, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
Dude, Bert Kreischer is one of the funniest fucking dudes. Every stand-up of his, he gets on stage and then rips off his shirt, and he's just a big, fat, hairy bear man.
What the fuck?
He's hilarious. Taylor
He's the machine.
loves him.
Okay.
Because he has these daughters that are just unhinged. He has this one daughter. She got her period and was like, "Dad, you have to throw me a party."
Oh, I've seen that bit.
Yeah, and he's like, "Why would I do that?" And she's like, "'Cause I got 2 boys coming." And he's like, "Why would you invite 2 boys to a period party?" And she's like, "That's it. They don't know what it is."
God.
And he's like, "I'm in." And then they do the whole party, and her period came on Friday the 13th, and girls name their periods now, I guess. So she named it Jason. All of his stories are super funny. Well, anyway, I'm scrolling Instagram last night, and guess what? There's a new Liquid Death commercial, and Bert Kreischer comes out there.
Oh my god.
And he's all like, "I'm the new Thirst Ambassador," and he's talking about
Ambassador?
all of his stuff. And you can buy a Bert Kreischer Speedo.
What the fuck?
And shit, I was like, where's my
Yemto
Speedo?
Speedos?
Liquid Death. Where's the Roberto Speedo? Okay? We can make this happen. You're just afraid of the success.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is. So, I'm still on the Liquid Death train. I'm not put down. Of course, go get the super famous guy. that's whatever.
Sure.
But right here, man, we're just waiting.
Take a
waiting
chance on a
to
little guy.
Boost the sales for you.
All 20 of our listeners would buy one Liquid Death.
Boom, there you go.
That's like $20 in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'm glad you like that thing, though.
Yeah, it's delightful.
So it's not very flowery tasting.
It's not like overtly floral. Like, you know how I like
Okay.
be punched in the face with flour when I drink stuff? This is not doing that to me, but it is giving me something, and I like it a lot.
Because, like, I've had rose water before.
Yeah,
and
that stuff knocks you flat.
I did not like. I did not like.
Yeah.
It did. It kicked my ass.
I love
was not
rose
a fan.
water. I would chug it.
It was punchy. Was definitely the word for it.
That's the word. I saw a video the other day that I think Taylor posted on Instagram of Jinx with this new like toy. It was like an Oreo dog toy or something.
Yeah.
It looked like she was having an awesome time.
Fucking loves that thing, dude.
It looked like a lot of fun. And I was like jealous because, I mean, cats will play with a toy, but they don't play as hard as dogs do, you know? They don't like lose their fucking shit. The best thing that we get with cat toys is Wicket has these little like melamine crinkle balls that make like a really crunchy noise when you squish them. And you throw those and he'll like chase after it and bring it back and he plays fetch and stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, so I went to PetSmart for the first time in like several years because our cat food is no longer on the delivery service. We have to like manually go get it like heathens.
Boo.
Like a couple of cavemen.
Okay.
So I walked into a physical retail location and
only for the pets.
Only for the pets. I had not been into PetSmart in many a year and I bought too many things. I went down the cat toy aisle and I was like, these are all great. The cats are gonna love these. We bought like these little mice, we bought more little balls. We got
Wait, okay. Is it the mice that like when you throw them or they hit the ground, they make the little like squeak squeak and they like
beep, beep,
make
beep,
the
beep,
sound?
beep. Yes.
Jinx goes crazy for those.
Does she?
Loves them. And then Bulbasaur thinks they're cool too.
They're just universally loved.
Yeah, our dogs cared for him more than Toast ever did. He didn't give a shit about that thing, but the dogs, man, that's great.
We had one of those for several years, and it recently, like, started to die or something. Like the battery inside is going awry. So now when you throw it, it goes like, and it's awful. It sounds like Pac-Man dying.
I'm kind of jealous. I would love to hear that.
I'll just give it to you. You can have it. It's bad.
I'll just play with it myself.
Yeah, it's just a human toy now.
Yeah.
We got this cool ass shit. It's a little robot mouse, and you can load it up with little cat treats. It has like 5 little individual slots for cat treats, and then you drive the mouse around with a little tiny remote. And you Yeah, it's fucking cool, dude. And then you press it and it launches a treat like sky high.
What?
It's so cool.
That's
so like
awesome.
It's amazing. So I was like, we're gonna like have such a fun time because Boosh and Wicket love to chase stuff. So I'm like, this is perfect for them. That way I don't have to like do a ton of, you know, catching and throwing and stuff. It's just like driving around the little remote. So I set this thing on the ground and I'm driving it around and trying to teach the cats how to like get a treat out of it because I don't want to just like feed them treats for no reason at all. I want them to have to kind of work for it, you know, like go touch the mouse and it'll give me a treat. And I spent like half an hour just kind of like driving the mouse around and then Richard would like touch it and I'd pop the treat up to be like, see, when you touch it, you get a treat.
Okay.
And the cats are just like looking at it, watching, not really giving a shit. I'm just like, I feel like the cats are watching me play with the toys.
Yeah, they're like, well, I mean, if you like it.
If you like it, go ahead. I mean, you bought yourself a brand new toy, Mom. It looks like fun. Looks like you're having a good time.
Oh, that's so hilarious.
I just wish the cats were more enthusiastic.
I'm gonna say Tenzin was just because he's basically a dog.
Yeah.
But did I ever tell you? Okay, so you know there's the cat toy that's like the fishing rod.
Yes.
You know, or like the stick with feathers on it. Like there's always those type of toys.
Mm-hmm.
That thing gets him going, dude.
Yeah.
And he'll chase it from like one end of the like house to the other and freak out to the point that like he'll be standing there and like you can hear him like like he'll breathe so loud, and I was like, I've never heard a cat do this. What is happening?
God. Terrible.
So yeah, they're just not as much fun.
I guess it depends on the cat and it depends on the toy. Because, yeah, our cats will go ham for some of those things. Like, for some reason, the stick ends of those fishing toys get them better than the dangly ends.
Why? See, cats are weird.
Cats are very weird. My cats are like, I don't care about that string, but what's that stick, though? What'd that stick do?
They're like, what's the thing you want me to be? Like, what do you want from this? Because I'm going to do the opposite of that.
Yeah, let me get the exact opposite reaction.
God.
Oh, cats. I love them.
Oh, cats. Yeah, me and Taylor have been talking about Tenzin. We're like, we miss that little dude.
Oh, Tenzin.
He's a good boy. Oh, Tenzin.
Tenzin.
I miss that boy.
I miss
He
him,
used to
too.
give me kisses all the time.
Sweet boy.
He's a good boy.
One day soon, he'll be back in your house.
One day soon.
Have you ever used melatonin?
I think it is very funny that you brought this up
Okay.
because I have not, and I have been wondering if I should,
Oh, really?
because I got the smartwatch, right?
Uh-huh.
And I have been tracking my sleep.
Yeah.
And I've already told you I do not sleep well.
Yeah, you sleep short. You sleep like 4 to 6 hours a night.
But I still get like a 60 out of 100 on my rating.
That's not
Maybe a
good.
70. Well, the other night I had like a rough day, rough night, and I slept for like 10 hours, right?
Oh my god.
Because I went to sleep at like 10 o'clock that night or something.
Okay.
Which is way too early for me. I like angry slept, just like, I don't want to do anything. Went to sleep, right? I slept for like 10 hours and 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's
Got
a lot
the-
of sleep.
Worst rating I've ever gotten.
What?
I got a 53
That's
for my
too
sleep
low.
score.
Were you tossing and turning or what?
Well, like I've said, it basically only lives in light sleep. So it doesn't say if I've tossed and turned, but it's like, dude, you never hit deep.
Yeah.
Your REM sleep is like non-existent. You are not resting while you're unconscious.
You should try some melatonin then.
That's what I'm wondering.
I've always been kind of like afraid of it because I don't know, like back when the research was very early, it was like melatonin can kill you, or if you start taking it, your body will stop making it. And I don't think any of that is true. I think that was just like scare tactics for people. Because I mean, melatonin production wasn't as much of an issue when we weren't constantly on our phones all the time.
Yeah.
Because blue light does something to disrupt your melatonin receptors or whatnot. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Okay.
But so yeah, we've both been having trouble sleeping, Richard and I. So we decided to get some melatonin and see if that would help us out. And we took it for the first time on Tuesday night. We bought these gummies, and it was like, take 2, and we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to take them like 20 to 30 minutes before you go to bed. And I was like, okay, so I have time to like take it and go brush my teeth and then, get into bed, maybe wind down with some Netflix because sleep medication normally doesn't work that well on me.
Okay.
So I have time. And like I take the melatonin and I'm brushing my teeth and I'm like, I'm getting woozy.
Oh. Okay.
I feel like I make it to bed and like that's it. Like I got in bed and I was out. And then I woke up the next morning not feeling refreshed, feeling very groggy, and like I still needed sleep. And throughout the next day, which was a Wednesday, I was like still pretty sleepy. And then mid-afternoon hit and I felt like I had taken more melatonin again. Like my body was like, it's nap time. And I went,
no, I can't.
I know. I went to go lay down in bed just to like see if I could sleep it off a little bit. And you know that like my sleep schedule, my particular brand of sleep deprivation, I get weird sleep paralysis and like bad visions when I'm like near or around sleep. That was happening like while I was actively awake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, this sucks. It felt like a bad trip.
Oh, I hate that.
And so I fell into like a fever dream situation for like 3 hours, which is a bad thing to do at like 3:30 in the afternoon. So what time I went down like maybe 4 o'clock because I woke up at like 8.
Okay.
And I hate waking up from a nap at 8 o'clock because then your whole fucking night is shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not taking melatonin again because this has been an awful time. But Richard's been fine with it. And so I looked at the bottle, and it was like, take 2 gummies, and that's 10 milligrams. And then in researching online, you're supposed to start with like a 2 to 5 milligram dose.
Okay.
And so
To,
like I'm taking,
ease you in.
yeah, I don't know. Like they say 2 to 5 is good enough for most people, but I'm here taking fucking 10 for the first time ever on melatonin. I don't know what what it did to my body, but I did not like it. I might try one tonight, just one, to see what it
Okay.
does, but I don't know.
Definitely text me then, because I have like just brought that up, and I probably would have popped 2 as well. So
Yeah, like check the dosage on it. I don't know why it told me to take 2 gummies if they're each 5. I don't know, but be cautious
Yeah.
with it, I guess. I don't know. Does sleep medication affect you at all? Because like I had a long history of like bad sleep, and then I went on Klonopin for 30 days to like even it
Okay.
out and get me on a normal schedule. And since then I've been okay. But like recently my sleep has been bad because of all like the stress and stuff. So yeah, I was like melatonin, and then all this happened.
I do avoid Benadryl,
Okay.
because like if I take Benadryl and go to sleep, I am not getting up.
Oh.
I mean, like, I'll be done. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be gone.
So many people have weird Benadryl stories. Like they see like the Shadow Man or something. And
Never had that.
I've never had that experience on Benadryl either. I don't know. Benadryl is a wild animal.
I mean, I used to get, I say I used to get, like, it was forced upon me, but, like, when Dimetap was around,
Uh-huh.
I used to have that all the time, and that would just right out, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
The off button.
but I thought I would go with melatonin, because that's, like... it's
Natural.
like yeah, that's, like, a thing that already puts you to sleep.
Yeah, it's like already in your body.
So I was thinking about it, like, maybe I just fucking need to do this. Like, how am I going to sleep longer than I normally sleep and get rated worse?
Yeah. That's
So
weird.
clearly, that's just bad. When's the last time you slept, and when you woke up, you went like, God, I feel refreshed. Like, I feel
It's-
good.
It's been some time.
I can't remember the last time I did that.
Yeah, no.
I usually just wake up and go, well, I'm alive again.
Yeah, I don't ever wake up. I've never ever been a morning person, you know? I'm not like leaving out
Yeah.
of bed like Cuphead style. Just ready to greet the
I
day.
mean, I don't mind it. And, like, once I get up, like, I'm awake. I don't get sleepy again, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, I've done it before. Like, I've woken up and been like, God, I feel good. That has happened.
Once.
It does not happen
Yeah.
often, you know? And I was thinking, like, if I take this, will I have that feeling again? Like, will I
Maybe.
know what a good night's sleep is?
Yeah.
Because I can sleep 8 hours, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a night's sleep.
Just a thing that happened to me.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the caution, because I was going to go try to get some like this weekend or something.
Yeah, I mean,
and
I'm by
give it a
no
whirl.
means saying that melatonin is bad and that you shouldn't take it. I'm saying that my personal experience with it was too wild.
No, you're saying read what it says.
Yeah, read the instructions, take the appropriate dosage, and be near a bed, apparently.
I mean, I will say this, though. I don't even think I slept good on this, though. Taylor got some of that Delta 8 stuff,
Oh, yeah?
and we had that, and, like, it's fun for a bit, and then I just get, like, sleepy.
Okay.
And then, like, I pretty much go straight to bed. But I still don't wake up like, I slept good. Like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, well, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another day. So, I would like to think, well, I hope it works for me, because I want to try to get my sleep score into the 70s, maybe.
Yeah, just at least get a C+. plus.
Yeah, like a passing, just a bit. But, if I do get into melatonin, which I guarantee, all I know is I will definitely be avoiding it the week of November 9th.
What's November 9th?
Oh, that's when God of War comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Baby.
So, real quick on my pre-order
Yes.
story. It was phenomenal. I had such a good time.
Good.
So, all of you guys were like waiting with bated breath in
Yes.
the Discord, right?
I was so paranoid you were gonna sleep through and not get your pre-order, like
Oh,
you
no.
would have a zombie trap situation where you missed it or something.
No, I was up, and I'm trying to get Taylor ready because I was like, "Look, woman, I have places to be. Are you coming? And if you are you getting dressed?" And she was like, "I'll just sit in the car." So she came
Okay.
just in like pajamas.
Perfect.
I get her in the car, and we pulled up to GameStop, and I finally read all you guys' things, and then I was like, "Why is like the gate closed?" Like
At GameStop?
yeah, they'd probably still be getting ready or something. So then, like, a parking spot opened up closer, and I was like, well, I'm going to pull up closer and be, like, right up front. Because there was also nobody waiting. Like, nobody was outside. So I was like, this is great, too. I pull up, and I'm sitting there reading the Discord, and I was like, yeah, it's going to open at 10. Kelsey just said that. Good. And then I look up, and the hour sign is right in front of me because I parked right up front.
Yeah.
And it
Rockstar
says
parking.
11 a.m.
11 a.m. That is so late.
And I was like, that is 2 fucking hours from now.
Oh my god.
Like, well, I mean, I got there like 9:40.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll wait 20 minutes. That was going to be another hour from then.
Ugh.
So I was like, what do I do? I was like, well, let's go get coffee. I mean, we're already here. So we hit up Dutch Bros, which, by the way, I don't know if I've talked about Dutch Bros, but Dutch Bros make Starbucks look like suck, man.
Okay.
Dutch
Rockstar
Bros is where it's
sucks.
at, man.
I've never had Dutch Bros.
You got to come out here and have some. It's so good. I was like, well, what's the next closest GameStop? So, like, I look one up, and there's one at this place. And I was like, all right, if I drive there, it's like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
And if they say that it's sold out already, then it'd be 20 minutes back. Like, I don't even know if I should go, because then I won't be here at 11 when this one opens up.
Yeah.
Like, just fuck it, let's go. So I book it. I'm going to make this 20-minute drive in like 15 minutes or less.
Okay.
I pull up. There is nobody there. Absolutely nobody's there. So I just walk in the door. And, of course, I had my God of War shirt on, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I open the door, I walk in, and the girl behind the counter, she's, like, staring at the counter, and she looks up and just starts sliding a piece of paper off the countertop towards me, and it's all the different pre-orders for God of War.
Nice.
And I was like, yes,
You know what's up.
that is why I'm here. And I was like, do you have pre-orders available? And she's like, yeah, like a lot of them.
Good.
Do you want the big boy, the not so big boy, or the which was just the plain one?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm here for the biggest boy. And she was like, okay. Yeah, we've got like 10 of those left.
Nice.
Like, no trouble at all.
That's wild. I can't believe it wasn't like packed.
Yeah, there was nobody in the store. It was just me and her.
Bizarre.
And so then she's like doing it and goes, okay, so PS5, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, so I was able to pre-order it too. And then I pre-ordered one for my boss. And so we were, talking about how we were going to pick it up and stuff because, midnight releases are so wild. And I was like, what?
It's having a midnight release.
And she was like, what? And I was like, this isn't going to be shipped to home. Like, you're going to be here at midnight to get it? She's like, yeah. Yeah, you can come here and take it home.
Wow. Like days of yore.
Yes! I will be here! So I'm like screaming
God.
and I'm all happy. And then she's like, yeah, we get a lot of, we like try to keep the midnight releases alive because this is like a big Gearbox location. All the employees like to shop at this one. Okay. So apparently, tons of Gearbox people go to this place, so that's just another place to schmooze with Gearbox.
Rub some elbows.
So yeah, I'm going to a fucking midnight release. It was so easy to get one. And then actually, I left. I think we went to Micro Center to get the 3D printer, right?
Okay.
And then
a fantastic day.
On the way back, I was like, man, I know somebody that wants the big one and couldn't get it. Do you think
really?
If I went back there, I could pre-order it still? So I walk up in there, and I was like, do you guys have any of the big bad boy left? And she was like, yeah. And then her boss was there, and he's like, so what's the deal? And I was like, well, I want one for my friend because he wasn't able to get it. So if I give you his phone number, will it just be his? And he's like, yeah. You're a good
All
friend.
right.
And I was like,
Aw.
well, cool. Sign me up, dude. And so they let me pre-order a fucking second one. No problem.
That's incredible.
This was a wild day. It was a good day, man. It was a very good day. But then, you know, I start hearing that people are already scalping these bad boys,
Yeah.
right? So I just picked one at random, and I did some math for you to see
Okay.
how they are trying to get some profit.
So I don't even know like the sell price for these yet.
Okay. I learned it that day.
I would bet, based on all the stuff that it came with.
Okay, so give me the big bad boy, the biggest one. That's got a vinyl record,
Yeah.
the dice, the steelbook, the cloth map,
Right.
and the hammer, and the two little dolls, and the pin set.
I'm gonna say $349.99, Bob.
You overbid. Price is
Oh,
wrong.
fuck.
Get out of here, man.
Shit.
I was surprised because I was expecting about $3.
Yeah.
It was $259. It was
Wow.
only $9 more than I was hoping that it would be.
Okay.
So $259, and
That's
I'm not
not
afraid
terrible.
to put it out there. It's with tax $281.44.
Okay.
Okay, which by the way, I walked in and she's like, "That'll be $25 down," and I was like, "No, it won't. It'll be $281 down. I am
'Cause
not
I
missing
will
it."
be. Yeah.
So it's paid for. It's done. So I'm looking at eBay because you know we can see what has sold, what
Yes.
people have paid already. I did math on this one that I found to show this guy's what he's trying to profit margin with this.
Okay.
That same one, he's selling for $600.
Disgusting.
Now remember, this has been paid. Somebody's already given this man $600.
Okay.
And then $33 for shipping.
So this sold?
This was one that had sold.
My God.
Like, it had been paid for, right?
Okay.
What happened to the days of free shipping?
They don't exist. It's no longer
Nobody
free
does that
shipping.
now. They always go, no, pay the big price and the shipping.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. So, here we go. So, eBay takes 10% of whatever
Okay.
your ending total is. So, I took his $633.30 and multiplied it by 90%. So, he's taking in $569.97.
Okay.
Minus what it costs, which is the $281.44, right?
Right.
And then, so fine, let's say, but then you take out the shipping because that's not really the game.
Okay.
Right? He's making a net profit of $255.23.
That's a whole other pre-order.
So I mean, he had to sell it for 3 times the price to get double the money back.
That's ridiculous.
So I understand why you're inflating it, I guess, but still, the idea of taking an item that's not out yet
Yeah.
and charging somebody 3 times the price hurts my feelings,
Yes.
dude. So I'm out here now looking at other ones. Thank God there's no $600 ones. I think
Good.
people get hyped day of, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I said it was $259. That is the price. This guy, $400, $450, $425, $420, $400, $380.
Is it going to be possible for you to find a set of dice, you think, from the other version?
I would say yes, but I do not see me paying less than $50.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee it's 50 plus.
Honestly, though, like $50 just for the dice, that's dice price.
I mean, I'm paying whatever they cost, man.
Them's dice prices. It's fine.
So actually, that was another thing. I'm talking to that lady in the store, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, because I said, yeah, I'm getting the big one. It sucks though because I really want the other pair of dice to come with the other one. And she's like, yeah, that's why I pre-ordered both.
Oh my God.
And I was like, nope, I can't do that.
Can't go that far. So
That's wild.
$250 for the big bad boy. What comes in the second one again?
It's all the same stuff minus the map the vinyl and the pin set.
Okay.
And it was 180, I think.
Yeah, that's too much still.
Yeah, like I can't imagine paying for this 2 times just for one item.
No,
You know what I mean? That's a little much.
that's too
Okay.
much.
It's $200. So $200. So you're basically paying $60 for the vinyl record, the pin, and the map,
Good God.
which isn't bad. Let's say $20 for a vinyl with 2 songs on it.
That's it? Just 2 songs?
Probably 1 or 2, yeah.
Wow.
Because it's a little mini vinyl.
Oh, I thought it was a full size.
Mm-mm. And then, I mean, the map, that's like a custom cloth artwork thing.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
I think that's worth the $60 alone,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, it comes out good. But yeah, 200 and 260. That's the 2 price points. And the idea that people are paying, like... So, even the one that's 200, people are paying $100 to $200 more every
That's
time.
wild to me. I can't imagine trying to justify that to my bank account.
That's why, I mean, I could have done that with the Last of Us one, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And I hate myself every day that I remember I don't have the collector's edition of the first game, but hey, it was the way the cookie crumbled, man. And sometimes that's life.
Sometimes that's life.
But yeah, so I'm out here staring at them, and it's all, I mean, $200 plus on these things. I don't understand, but I know that that's like a way that people don't work for corporate America these days.
Yeah.
Like the way out of capitalism is to become the capitalism itself, you know?
I hate that.
So, I mean, that's cool and all, but like, why can't we just enjoy these things that come out for the price they come out for?
Yeah.
Is that wrong to want to do?
I mean, you either die a peasant or you live to see yourself become the capitalist.
Exactly. I am just happy that it was so easy to walk in, grab one, and then 2 hours later just be like, can I get another one? And just be told, yeah, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then it's going to be a fucking, like, dude, she said a midnight release, and like I almost cried because I was like, well, first of all, that means like I know that I'll leave with it.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of it shipping to my house because what
Because it
if they
could get
go
damaged.
damage or it's delayed?
Lost.
You don't get to play on day one.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to do that. That's why
Yeah.
with Metroid Dread, I bought a digital, and remember, they didn't get me mine for like another 4 days.
Yeah, you had beat the game by the time your physical copy arrived, right?
Yes.
Which is crazy to me.
Like, midnight release is great. Like, why can't we have that? It's not like you have to have a party. You can let people stand in a line and grab it. That's not so bad.
That's
you know?
fine.
Oh, but I'm going to the party, though. I'm gonna
You'd be
fucking...
touching faces with all the good people.
I'm gonna fucking put on some Kratos stuff and rave all night long. It's gonna be great.
Perfect.
But yeah, I just want to tell you about the pre-order. It was so good. And, I mean, the Wave Friday roundup cannot escape Blizzard. Yimtope cannot escape the scalpers, man. It is
Yeah,
the
for
fucking
real.
way of the world. But thankfully, like, graphics cards aren't in that boat anymore.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I'm actually seeing them on sale now.
Really?
Yes.
For cheaper than MSRP?
Yes.
That-
like
Oh my god.
3080 Ti's under $1,000.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna think too hard about that one.
And I'm like, I wish, but I can't because I still haven't even done the CPU thing yet.
Oh my god.
Because that's my first step.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I've already put in for my days off.
Good. You deserve it.
God of War's happening, man. Now I just have to not buy a TV in the meantime.
Challenge started.
Would you like to take a break?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you seen the Star Wars OLED TV?
Very little. Like, I heard about it, and then,
Okay.
like, I kind of looked at a picture and was like, I don't understand what's happening, and I left it.
I also don't understand what's happening. I was gonna see
Okay.
if you like knew any details on it because everyone's like, "This is the most expensive piece of Star Wars merch," and like, what is it? Is it just a TV? Like, is it a fancy TV that makes Star Wars look as good as it has ever looked, or is it just an OLED that they slapped a lightsaber on?
Yeah, it's just like branding.
Okay.
Like there's nothing fancy about the TV.
There's nothing Star Wars about the TV, right? It's just like, here's a TV.
Yeah, so the back has the
Is that the Imperial symbol?
oh, so that's stupid. I don't want
yes,
that.
it was Imperial branding of all things. You went with the Imperial symbol? Okay.
That's stupid. I mean, I like the notches in the back.
Yeah,
It looks
it's
like,
interesting.
like the inside paneling of stuff.
But
and
you know
I like
what?
the Darth Vader lights, maybe?
You know what I never see, Robert? The back of my TV.
True that. Yeah, like, I think it's just for somebody to be like, I'm the ultimate Star Wars fan. And then look, the remote just says Star Wars right here.
Fucking lame. This is so stupid. If you folks enjoyed that bit of the pre-ramble, you can get the full entire bonus episode by going on over to patreon.com/YMBTOAP. That stands for You Must Be Thinking of Another Podcast. There you can set up to be a patron. The patrons are the best part of the show because they help us make the show. They tell us what to talk about. They give us good suggestions. And sometimes they buy cool shirts. You can get yourself some Yimtop gear over at the Yimtop Apparel store. I am currently rocking our Hammer Fork tank top. It is very comfy, very cool in this Texas heat.
Yes.
Stay inside, stay cool, guys. If you want a tank top, you can get one over there. The link to the shop lives in the show notes. Thank you again to all of our supporters. You mean the world to us. We wouldn't be doing this without you. Now get on back to that regularly scheduled content. Go on, get.
I'm looking at TVs, man.
Don't look at TVs. What's the matter with you?
I can't help it. I can't. I simply can't. Stop looking at these TVs. Dude, the one that I just said was 2,700. Mm-hmm. 2,600.
Oh, what a bargain.
Oh, my God. Oh, dude, yesterday I did have a scare, though.
What kind of a scare?
There was some burning on my TV last night. Like,
Oh, no.
bad. Like, I could read another game's menu.
Oh, no.
And I did the pixel refresh, and it's gone now, so I'm happy.
Good, okay.
But I was like, am I about to have to buy a new TV?
Oh, no, not
Is
a new
life
TV.
happening right now? But nah, I fixed it like a tool. Oh, and by the way, speaking of pre-ramble stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the same TV that Star Wars TV is,
Uh-huh.
minus the Star Wars name,
Oh, my God.
and it's like $800 cheaper.
Fucking stupid. I hate the concept of it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Even MSRP is $500 less than that, so...
My God.
Anyway, speaking of TVs and games and all that cool stuff, I have to admit some shit.
Admit it to me.
So, it was my birthday, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I want to play a game with Taylor. Like, I just want to play a game. What can I play?
Yes.
Right? I've been wanting to play Borderlands, kind of, but I don't think she'd like it. It makes me real sad that she thinks beat-em-ups are boring.
Oh.
So I can't play the Ninja Turtle game or the Scott Pilgrim game. So I was like, what? You know what? I bought It Takes Two on some sale, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you want to give that a whirl? And she was like, okay, sure.
Nice.
So we start playing It Takes Two, right?
Robert.
Yeah.
I'm playing it too.
Okay. Like, you're currently playing it
Yeah.
because of what I said, or just
Yeah.
you happen to be playing it at the same time?
No, because of what you said. Because,
Okay.
like, I think you bought it when we were going to stream it a couple of months ago.
Yes.
But then, like, stuff just kept happening and we couldn't stream it. And so I just been kind of, like, waiting for, like, one day we will stream this. But then
Yeah.
you started playing it and I was like, I have the green light to play it.
I mean, yeah, play it.
So, yeah, we've been playing it too.
Well, I mean, if we had done a stream, it would have had to have been a back-to-back because
Yeah.
it is too long
It is a
for one
fucking
session.
long game. It is way longer than I thought it was going to be.
So, real quick, where are you at?
Okay, so we've been playing for, I think, about 10 hours, and we are currently inside the cuckoo clock.
Okay, so...
So we're, like, halfway through.
Yeah, you're, like, halfway through.
Yeah, and I was surprised. I thought we were, like, at the end. And then I
See,
went
I thought we were at the end with the elephant.
Oh my God, dude, the fucking elephant. Can I tell you how much I Sobbed.
Can I tell you how much Taylor sobbed?
Okay.
And I laughed
This is
so
gonna be
much.
a spoiler-full review here, I think. But like,
Okay,
oh my god.
nobody is unaware of the elephant thing.
Really? Okay, so that's like a cultural zeitgeist thing that I've been...
People know about that, but I didn't know what the extent was.
It was horrible.
Okay, I thought it was so tame.
What?
From what I've heard about it,
Oh my god.
I thought it was gonna be so much worse. So when it happened,
was so
I
bad.
was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I was upset. I was having trouble. Like I was looking at Richard.
Oh,
We were looking at each
Taylor
other.
wouldn't press buttons.
Yeah, like that's what Richard and I were doing. We were looking at each other like, are we gonna rip this elephant's
Dude,
leg
I was like,
off?
what are you doing? Press the fucking button! Kill her!
I'm like literally sobbing, mashing Y. I'm just like, I was so sorry.
You know that I don't have a problem doing most shit in games, and this
I
was no
didn't-
exception.
I did not expect it to fuck me up like that, but she was so sad and she was crying and she's like, why are you trying to kill me? Her little accent. I couldn't.
Little accent. So here's my thing. I think because I thought it was so up here that when I got what I got, I was like, oh. Plus she just kind of plopped on the ground, and then I was like,
But,
oh, the
like-
girl's gonna fix her up. It's fine,
What
whatever.
is she? We don't know that because it flops to like real time perspective. We don't get to see the actual elephant. You don't know if she fucking died on the way down.
No, she'll be fine.
I hate the way
It's
she
fine.
was like, what if we just play jump rope instead? And I'm like sobbing, pressing
Stop,
the
you're
button.
making me laugh. I think
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
funny that it
I-
causes that much of a thing.
Oh man, I
Ugh.
couldn't sleep. I was
Oh
so
my God.
sad.
I am sorry, everybody, if this is your first Yimtope and you've played It Takes Two, I am well aware that I'm a monster. It's this is known,
Robert's fucked up in the head.
very much so, because
Robert kills elephants for fun.
I laughed, man.
Ugh,
I was laughing, just like,
Inconsolable.
no, I was like, oh, you get the, this is great.
No, it was
I
awful.
was so into it, man.
My God.
No, Taylor was full-blown sobbing, and like she went to put the controller down, and I was like, it's my fucking birthday. Like, pick it up.
Kill the elephant.
Okay, I swear, didn't Ismail just post in the Discord and say that it was close to like American History X style shit?
What?
Yeah. And then I swear, when I heard about this game when it was up for like Game of the Year shit,
Yeah.
they said like you ripped her full head off.
I mean,
I mean, you don't,
you don't. You rip her
But-
ear off, which is
Yeah.
sad in its own way.
but like, I expected a lot more fluff.
Okay.
If you catch my meaning.
Yeah.
Like, I thought like her innards were just gonna stuffing. Like, I thought it was gonna be brutal.
It was so bad.
But
the
it
way
was just
like the
it
voice
was
acting
just-
sent it over the top for me.
I thought that was like the cornerstone of the game, and really it was just like a tiny blip for me. Because that's the only thing people talk about when they talk about the game.
I need to do a quick Google just to see because I have been avoiding looking at anything It Takes Two because I didn't want to be spoiled on it because
Well, that's the only spoiler that people care to talk about.
Okay,
So you
let me
should
just
be
do a
good.
Google. It Takes Two elephant scene.
Yeah, I like watched more of them, and I was like, so it is just this. Like, there was never a worse version. So I don't know. I had built it up that it was gonna be like real bad,
I mean,
and it was just like, oh well. I mean, sorry, kid, but you gotta cry because I gotta turn back into a person. Like, it's gotta
but
happen,
then it didn't work.
which made it kind of funnier.
Oh my God. I just hate the fact that they're like still arguing when they're killing the elephant.
Yeah, like
Oh.
I thought that was the climax for the game, and that's like the first third.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, before we even got to that point, I
Hold
wanted
on.
to say, are you watching it again?
No, I'm reading an article from thegamer.com and it's So funny.
From Eurogamer.com?
No, it's thegamer.com.
Oh, okay, because
So
Eurogamer's cool.
I just want to read this little bit here. Okay, the original plan is to push it off the wardrobe it sits atop, but Cutie does not go gently into that good night. Cutie whimpers and scurries away, eventually getting a cardboard rocket ship to flee before May hurls a nearby projectile and sends it crashing down, despite May and Cody telling Cutie they have reservations as they apologetically tell her she must die so they can live. May celebrates with glee as Cutie is sent hurtling back to Earth. Then there's like a grisly, horrible description of like all the fucking... Oh my god. It's like a scene from an especially grisly horror with the victim flailing and spraying viscera.
Is it though?
There's
no
cute and
viscera.
cuddly elephant. Oh my god.
See, that's my stuffing that I meant. Like, where's the viscera?
Yeah.
Instead, it was just like, my fucking ear! You know?
Well, it's just
I was
like,
yeah.
losing fluff out of her head and stuff. It's very upsetting. And they're fucking kicking her in the face, trying to get her off. I hate it.
I don't think that happened with us. Unless that's script, because I don't remember kicking her in the face.
You didn't kick her in the face when she's like clinging, being like, I want to play jump rope.
Oh, I mean, like, we pushed her off.
Yeah,
I mean,
May like uses her
guess so.
foot and kicks her off with her face there.
Oh.
It's so...
May is hardcore, though.
Yeah, May's a lot.
So, before we even got to the elephant part,
Yes.
I had turned to Taylor at one point, and I was like, yeah, I see why this was Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Deathloop is not going to be better than this. Like, we did beat it last night.
Nice.
So we took, I think, 3 play sessions. Like, if you played it once for 10 hours, that's a long fucking time.
We played it twice for 3
Okay.
to 4 hours probably.
Okay, so then, yeah, you'll beat it on this next one then. But, like, we had to push to beat it then, because it was still, like, there's, like, a little bit more. We got to keep going. It's
Yeah.
a beefy game.
It is very large.
Okay. Yeah. This game's fucking 10, dude. I get it.
It's
a
amazing.
good game.
Like, okay, so the way it's written is really good. Like, just the characters, you're invested in them. You hate both of them, but you also love both of them.
Yeah.
And
now, did you play A Way Out?
no, I'd still like
with
to play that one.
Okay. I want you to play that when this game's done,
Okay.
because I'm comparing this to that game. It's by the same director, the same company, and
Yeah.
the level of polish is worlds apart.
Oh, really?
I mean, I played A Way Out, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's definitely an indie game. I did not get indie game vibe from this game.
No, this one felt like AAA all the way.
Yeah, this feels good.
Yeah.
Everything about it is perfect. Like you said, the writing in this game,
It's very good.
they're I guess like normal person dialogue, just like normal patterns of speech. Buy all of it, man. Like, it's good.
Yeah, it just
I
feels
believe
natural.
these people. Yes. Totally buy these people. And then, can we fucking talk about how it's not even one game? This game is like 10 games in one.
It truly is. Like, every single level, you get different abilities and different things to do. You have to think about the game in a whole different way.
Yeah. And then it became Diablo for a little bit.
Yeah, I love that part. That was so cool.
Yeah, so I go, do you like this part? And Taylor was like, yeah, this is fun. And I was like, we could play this game. This is a different game.
Yes.
I can buy this game if you want, and we can
Man.
play that. And she was like, maybe. So, like, that just opened the Diablo door, kind of.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, there's still stuff to happen. There's one gripe I have with it, but it's, like, right at the end.
Okay.
I can't talk this game up enough.
No,
This is a fucking good game.
I have no complaints with pacing. I have no complaints with any of the characters.
Yeah.
Everything about it is so creative and fun and just unique.
Dude, the hammer and nail section?
That was
I
so
was-
much fun.
About that section.
Yes.
I loved it.
That was a lot of fun.
How are you playing it? Are you May?
Yeah.
And he's Cody?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to play it again, but swap roles. Because I was like, technically, you played a different game than I did.
Pretty much, yeah. Because, like, in the section where you go to space, where, like, May has the moon boots and Cody
Yeah.
has the, like, grow and shrink ability,
Yeah.
there is you are playing two different games because like Cody has to go into spaces that May cannot get to and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's just so engaging, and the way that it can pull in all these different play styles and still always feel like the same game. Like you never feel like you're playing like, oh, now I'm playing something different. I mean, the Diablo section was a little bit cheeky. It was just like, see, this is Diablo now. But yeah, it always feels like you're playing the one game the whole way through.
And it's very fair.
Yeah.
Like there were parts where I was like, I feel bad for you. Like your part in what we have to do is very hard compared to mine, you know?
Yeah.
But then we'd get to a part where like hers was a cakewalk and I'm like, my part sucks right now. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't give one character the easy road, I think, any more than the other one.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil something because you're about to get there. But so basically, you're at the end where you're trying to get the 4 letter pieces.
Right.
And stuff, right? So you're tackling different sections of a relationship or whatever.
Yeah.
At this point. I'm just going to tell you, though, just like one thing, though. It's not a big thing. Basically, the third section of that is you're looking at Cody's passion.
Okay.
Because she didn't support his passion, so you need to be supportive of the things that he is into or whatever.
Yeah.
So then Taylor was like, really? That's what this game's going to be? Like, he gets a passion, but she doesn't get a passion? And I was like, fair. Because I doubt we're going to do the passion thing again.
Yeah.
You know? And then I was like, no, she did have a passion. The whole hammer and nail part, she was an engineer and she liked to build us up, and then she left that behind. So technically, her passion got left behind. So this is the reciprocal part.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's not. The next part is, all right, now it's her passion time.
Okay.
So, again, this game's still very fair.
Yeah.
Because Taylor, I was like, you might have nailed, like, what if it does do that? We're like, oh, poor man that didn't get his passion stoked, right?
Right.
But they do pay it right back. And I was like, I can't find a place to complain.
Yeah,
like
that's how I'm feeling.
Beat it. Well, like I said, there is one, but that complaint is not even like a real complaint.
Okay.
It's just like that could have been more. But like, this game treats the subject matter so good.
Yeah.
I did look at her at one point and said, some people could use this game.
Honestly.
Like, it could help some people 100%.
Yeah. Like, as we're playing through it, I'm thinking, like, do we have any problems this game could solve? And, like, we have a pretty solid relationship, but we talked through pretty much everything. But
yeah,
I feel like, there's people out there that are playing this game that are coming to realizations with their partners. Like, oh, man, maybe I could treat her better or something like that, you know?
I'm 100%, because I was pissed at Game of the Year awards.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck? It Takes Two winning everything? So stupid.
Yeah, I recant anything I ever said about that.
No, I get it. I 100% am on board. If you have not fucking played it, it is a treasure.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
It is a solid game.
It's a great fucking game.
You know what we haven't talked about yet, though?
How much better it is? I don't know.
Dr. Hakim!
Oh my god.
I love him
Dude,
so much.
I love him.
Collaboration! He's the best. He's so funny.
There's a segment, I don't know if you've seen it yet. I'm not sure.
What kind of world is it in?
I don't remember. It might be the Cody passion thing, but there was just this part. He's just like, he just shows up to him and he's just going la la la, la la la, la la, and then he goes, oh, hello. It was so seductive. I've been saying it for like 3 days now.
Oh my
I'll just like
God.
walk in a room, la la la, la la, oh, hello. He's the best.
He's such a good character. Like,
Dr. Hakim fucking rules, man.
we were putting the dishes up the other day and we were both like, collaboration!
Dude, he's a good therapist, man. Like, he really is.
He's a good tool.
He's a good tool, man. We love how May says Cody with her. Okay, so I don't know why, but I guess I missed it at first, but I think it was like right when they turned into dolls, or like she went to play and was crying on them. I was like, why the fuck is this little girl British?
I know. I did the same
Her
thing.
family's not. What the hell? And then Taylor was like, her mom's British, you dumbass. And I was like, no, she's not. And then the whole game, I'm like, oh, she's British as shit.
Yeah, she's very British. Yeah, it didn't click for me either. I was like, this little girl has a British accent,
Yeah,
right?
I totally missed her mom having that accent, I guess.
So
at
I guess
first.
is Cody like an American living abroad or something? Because he's got a very American, like almost New York accent.
I don't know. I don't know if they are in Britain or if
I mean,
they're
I can't
here.
imagine that they're raising a child and she's growing up with a British accent if she's being raised in America.
Like, I'm trying to think of the end because
You don't
I'm
really
gonna-
see
hang
anything
on.
outside of their house.
where does It Takes to take place? I gotta know. Okay, well that's the movie. I was like, it says Manhattan, but then it
That's
named
not
like
right.
people, and I was like, oh no, it's not the same thing. I don't think it ever says. But I mean, the director and the studio are like in France or something, so
Okay.
I feel like it would probably make sense that it's abroad. You
Yeah.
know? Where does It Takes Two game take place? What's the setting of It Takes Two? That is the movie again.
Okay. Well, maybe it's not out there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just for you to take, because, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess not, because everything is inside their house. It's just the accents.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite section of the game?
I really like the hammer and nail thing.
Yeah.
Like I really did.
I really like the space because solving those individual
Space is
portals
really good.
just felt very like this is the puzzle to solve when you had to work through that thing together.
I'm trying to see. I think you've done. You're about to go to my other favorite section, and I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
I think it's the one right after the cuckoo clock.
Ah,
That section is really good too.
cool.
But man, I really like the castle when it went all Diablo and stuff. Like,
Yeah, that was really, really fun.
that was fun.
Do you have a least
Actually,
favorite?
Least favorite?
Or
I mean,
like maybe a puzzle that fucked you up or something. I have a least favorite section that I can tell you right off the bat, and it's the goddamn bees.
Oh,
Those
no, dude.
dudes were so hard for me to shoot.
Oh man, well, I mean, you're playing it on Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
On the computer?
No, actually, we didn't play it on Game Pass. Richard bought this one, like a physical copy of it.
I was gonna say, because you said you were pressing the Y button,
Yeah.
but like on a controller.
Yeah.
Then I don't, because, all right, so you're playing May, so I didn't have your problem then, because I was the other
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, you had the sap shooter. I have the rocket launcher.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, it's easy enough because it locks on, but
that's what I
There's
was
that-
gonna say.
there's this one dude that, like, he zooms and he'll hit
Oh.
you. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, I spent like 30 seconds just being buffeted about by this fucking hornet. I was so mad.
Yeah, we had. So okay, yes, I do know my least favorite part. It is it might be in the clock. It might be in the clock.
The clock has been tough so far because I'm like, where do I leave a clone? Like, it's hard for me to comprehend.
It's in the fucking clock then. Yep, because it's part of that. There's a boss in that section that that's bad.
I haven't
Like-
gotten to any of the bosses
like,
yet in there.
It's actually just bad design for the
Okay.
boss. I
Ugh.
hated. We did not like it.
I also hated Moon Baboon. He was fucking tough. Like, I love the character.
Moon Baboon.
Moon Baboon. But, like, fighting him was so difficult. Like, avoiding all the fucking lasers and shit. Just leaping around like a mad person. Just,
Oh yeah, because
Absolutely.
I didn't have to deal with that. I was inside the ship, and Taylor's like,
Yeah.
"Are you doing whatever you're doing?"
I
She was
know.
panicking.
I was like, can you see my screen right now? Do you see all these lasers?
I did keep looking at her screen because I would be like, "You want to go to the right," but then I'd keep staring at hers and walk, and then I'd fall off a cliff a lot and be like, "Oh yeah, my screen. I forgot."
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had one of those TVs where you'd wear the different glasses, and I would see just my screen, and you
Oh
could
my
see
God.
like just your screen. That would be cool.
The puzzle that we had the most difficulty with was not even a difficult puzzle. It's the one where you're surfing and you have to like hit the animal button to raise the gates.
We had a
Oh my
ton of
God.
trouble there too.
That was so hard.
Because Taylor's yep, I already know her biggest gripe with this game. You ready?
Yes.
The grinding sections.
Oh, really? All of them?
Every single one of them. Because we would press the button to, like, shoot there, and they would pick a different track.
Ugh,
Like, it would never lock on to the one she wanted.
that's annoying.
And then, like, I would lock onto it, but then my guy would jump. And I'm like, I didn't press jump. So I'm trying to hit it again. But it's like, nope, you already locked onto it. So I'd fall to my death. Some of the grinding didn't work very well.
Yeah,
So I'll give it that.
the animal part of that puzzle just gave us so much difficulty because, like, having to remember which buttons your partner has, because, like, one person has, like, lion, sheep, dog, frog, or something, and the other one has,
Yeah.
like, 4 different animals. And, like, you're approaching 2 animals, one of which is on your partner's keypad and one of which is not. And if you're shouting, like, sheep, and your partner's looking for the sheep to press, and there is no sheep, it's very difficult.
We got to the point where, like, I just knew what was coming up for her. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
frog, lion, sheep, frog again, this one. And, like, I kind of just, like, made a little song to remember so she didn't have to even call it out anymore.
Yeah, we ended up doing it like 15 times. It was so much.
That one did suck. It's just, it's good. I'm so
a very
happy I
good
played
game.
this game.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys out there have not played it yet, please do it.
Please play this game. I mean, you don't need to have a rocky relationship to enjoy this game.
Yeah.
It's just good.
Does it have online co-op?
Yes, it does.
Okay, nice. I was hoping it did for people that like don't have somebody to play with.
I mean, this is a game you have to. You can't play this game alone.
Well, like, can it pair you up with somebody online? Does it have matchmaking? Okay.
Yeah. But, like, that's the thing, though. If, you have no internet and you want to play this and nobody around, you're not playing
Yeah.
this game.
Right. So you need a buddy.
It takes 2 physical people to play this game.
Yeah.
And that's how A Way Out was as well. And that kind of, like, pushed people off. But that was just a neat idea.
It's just a cool idea, guys.
I mean, this is their whole gimmick. They make these games that, like, you have to rely on somebody else. And they
Yeah.
build this, like, relationship stuff,
I love that. It's like Journey.
There is a section where they were surfing down a hill and they did it from the side, just like Journey. And I was like, there's too
man.
many fucking references in this game. Like, there's so many. Because I immediately went, that's the Journey shot.
Oh, man.
Like, that's 100% the Journey shot.
I don't know if I've hit that part yet.
It's infinitely more than I even dreamed it could be.
Yeah, for sure. This game has blown me away in ways that I did not imagine it would.
I regret. I mean, that year just was hard to get games going.
Yeah.
But God, dude, like if I had played it then, I would have never doubted that it was gonna win everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because knowing what Deathloop is, still, I'm like, no, this is better.
Absolutely.
Everything, this is better. It's phenomenal. I fucking loved it. It's the best. But speaking of things that are too good, everything's amazing. I'm gonna share my screen because
Yes,
we're just gonna
please.
look at images forever.
Yes. Show me that poster again.
There is not much to say about this. I just have to reiterate for the umpteenth time today that Primal is happening right now.
Right now.
So actually, look at this.
Look at it. Ugh. We've already posted this picture to our Instagram. It's just addictive to look at.
I cannot with this image. You know how hardcore these two are to just have fucking 20,000 arrows busted in them? Now, this is airing on TV in 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you could go in there right now and watch 2 episodes right now.
So,
I
Primal...
am dying to not go do that.
I know. Primal finishes airing on August 11th.
Yes.
Because of the nature of our recording schedule, we probably won't be able to talk about it until the 22nd, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So if it airs on the Thursday, yeah, because it would not be on HBO Max for streaming until the 12th.
Yeah, because we record on Thursdays. So the final episode airs on Thursday the 11th. We'll be on HBO Max on the 12th. Then we'll have a full week to watch it.
Yeah.
And then you can expect us to be talking about it on the M-Tope that is coming out on August 22nd.
And it is, again, 5 episodes. I would imagine it's going to be split in half for a full 10 again.
I really hope there's not a huge gap between the first and back halves.
Yeah. I mean, everything that I've seen from this has just talked about it is what you like about Primal. Twofold.
Double down.
Yeah. Like it's just the same thing, but more and better.
Yes.
And how can it be?
The first season aired October 8th through the 12th.
Okay.
And then we had to wait a full year.
Yeah.
Oh, God. October 4th to the November 1st. And so, yeah, so the first 2 episodes are out right now on HBO Max, and then the third one is
but I
coming
mean,
out.
you know, the whole thing was, it was still, I mean, what is this? You know, nobody knew what it was during season 1, so it was like, I mean, sure, we'll give you money for this.
Right.
Only because you made Dexter's Lab for us before. Like, you've got a track record, sure, here's like 5 shows, do something.
Yeah.
And then it was just enough to go, we'll finish that up, and now it's like you can, like, carte blanche, just do whatever you need.
Yes.
You know, to make it bigger and better. I have looked at this all day.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch all 5 of these, just shotgun them into my eyes.
Yeah, I've just been reliving, like, key moments from the first season.
I kind of want to rewatch the first season, honestly.
I, like, brought myself to tears today because I was thinking about the Witch Lady one.
Just thinking too hard about dinosaurs.
And no, the Witch Lady one with, like, the little kid, and she, like, looks into their past and sees that they're like her, so she helps them escape.
Yeah. Oh,
and I was like, why is Primal so fucking good?
Oh,
you know?
Primal's so good. Damn it, that was a really good episode. I forgot about that one.
Oh, God. It makes me so primal. Like, I was talking about it today with somebody at work, and I was like, I don't know how you want to do this. I don't know if you want to make a bet, if you just want to make this some kind of, like, a challenge. I don't know, but you and your family have to watch episode 1.
Yeah.
And if you are not invested in that alone,
you're not human.
I don't know. I'll pay off your house. Something crazy.
Oh my God.
There's no way somebody watches this and doesn't go, yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine a
yeah.
human being that doesn't want more episodes of this.
My, like, 5-year-old niece was reduced to a blubbering mess because it hit perfectly, even to a 5-year-old. She was fully, I got it.
Yeah. That's
Like,
the beauty of
got
the
it.
show, because they don't use words. They just use primal emotions.
It's so good. I forgot that it was coming out, and then I just gotta, you know how, like, your phone's like, here's a new Google story for you.
Yes.
CPUs are on sale, and you're like, I can't afford these, so you swipe it away. And then this thing was like, Primal 2 airs today, and I was like, no, it fucking doesn't. And then all these posters are on there, and I was like, what is happening? Oh my God, I can't. Like when I saw this one today, I was like, how can these two be made more badass?
It's impossible.
Look at that. Apparently not. Because they did it in this image right here.
Yup.
I fucking love Fang with all my goddamn heart, man.
Yes.
This dinosaur owns me.
Love her.
I love this fucking dinosaur, dude. Ugh. So Taylor had to go somewhere because she's gonna babysit some kids, and I was like, you know, Primal comes out
Primal.
tonight, right? I was like, they got TV, right? Like, you could watch it.
Good.
I could watch
introduce
it.
these children to a cartoon.
I mean, why not? It's a good cartoon. There is nothing wrong with Primal.
It is extremely violent, but
I mean,
in my opinion, there's nothing
sure.
wrong with that. I mean, if you're a parent who doesn't want to show violence to your child, that's fine. But I would be.
But I mean, it's so good though, and it's full of such good things.
It does have. It's got good messages. Is the thing. Like every single episode hits.
I am just surprised how much of these images are so haunting to me still,
I
though.
know that dinosaur leaping, the
That is
zombified
so
dino
gross.
leaping over the fucking caldera is
Dude,
so much.
I think we might have to do, like, a season 2, like, review or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then we might just have to do, like, a Twitch just going over all of it with people live, man.
That would be fun.
And discussing this fucking show. Because, you know, there's a bunch of people that maybe know some stuff that we don't know.
Yeah.
What if we get people on the stream that worked on the show, man?
Don't get my hopes up.
And they want to tell us neat shit?
Is that a picture of guts photoshopped onto Primal?
No, that's Ash from Evil Dead.
Oh, okay.
I
Jesus.
have no idea why. Oh, Primal creator discusses Sam Raimi's influence on the show.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
I'm trying to avoid this image because there's a really big shark and it's freaking me out. But I have to look at it.
Oh, is that from this season?
Yeah, it's from the new one. I don't like that.
I don't
gotta
like
get
that.
away.
Ooh, it gave me
have
the
to-
chills.
Yeah, I know. Hang on, I gotta look behind me. Okay, I'm good.
All right.
I mean, we could just gush about Primal left and right.
Forever.
I'm just gonna close out with this image. Yeah, I don't want to see more. I told you that I watched that trailer.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember what's in it very
Okay.
much. And all of it was immediately pushed from my brain when this poster arrived, so... Primal. Kelsey has stated, be ready, put it on the calendars, August 22nd. That is the Yimtop Primal 2 review.
Yes.
Full show. There's no anything else. It is Primal 2 season review. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Fucking be waiting. Dude, how many times do we cry?
At least 3 times per episode, I'm gonna say.
Okay. You know what I'm about to go watch right now, though?
Primal season 1.
I'm gonna go watch the moment when they came back for episode 1 of, like, part 2, and, like, her leg doesn't work, and he's beating up all the hyenas, and she busts out them rocks, and they
Oh my
fucking
God.
go ham on them hyenas together, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna go watch the fuck out of that scene right now.
Okay, let's get out of here so we can go do that.
Let's fucking get primal.
Let's go Primal.
Alright, guys, please tell your friends about us. Help us grow this lovely audience. Don't forget to subscribe to us on your favorite platform so you never miss a gosh dang episode. Because we release weekly every single Monday. We will never let you down. We will always be there. Best thing to look forward to. It's not Folgers in your cup. It's Yimtop in your ears. If you like that punctuality, promptness, consistency, whatever words you want to use to describe us, go on out there to your platform of choice for podcasts. Give us a 5-star review. Spread the word. Tell a friend. Tell your boss. Tell everybody you fucking know. And say, these people love Primal, and Primal's the shit.
Don't forget, you can always find us and friend us on all the social media. We're at YMBTOAP on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, where we do our weekly Friday Roundup series every single Friday, dropping new reviews, new news on videos, games, and movies. We're also out there on the Twitch. What do you guys know about this Saturday? Is it perhaps the first time Yimtop has streamed in some time? Are they perhaps going to play Stray? The kitty game?
Meow.
Please come play Stray with us. Oh my god, we're so excited about it. I
Yes.
can't stop thinking about that ginger kitty. I just want to pet his little head. We're going to do all the Stray things. Come join us. Bring a drink. Bring a friend. Bring your boss. Thank you, of course, to our patrons for supporting us. You guys are the best. We love you so much. It is for you that we're playing Stray because you recommended it. What's the word? You wanted it. You craved it. You craved that mineral. It's all for you. You can also email us if you're not in the Patreon at ymbtoap@gmail.com. We want that listener mail. Tell us how excited you are for Primal. Tell us what you think about It Takes Two. Did you have a partner to play it with? Did you guys fight and break up while you played it?
Did it save your relationship?
Let us know.
Did you get your collaboration?
Collaboration.
Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Check him out on YouTube. That's a collaboration. Go show him some love. While you're showing us love, show everyone the love. And as always, thanks for listening and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. How much melatonin is too much melatonin?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
I don't know what is on my finger.
Are you okay?
I think there's like a hole missing out of
What?
my finger. I was like scratching, like, what is this? And I don't know. Have you ever like been taking tape off of something and like a very tiny piece will shred off the tape and it gets stuck to your skin somewhere? And then
Ugh,
like
yes, I hate that feeling.
later you're like, why does something feel wrong? And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
there's
why
a,
is this piece numb?
there's a tiny piece of tape here. It feels like that, but I haven't been around tape today.
Well, that's odd.
So I'm trying to pick it off and I'm like, I think this hurts a little bit. I don't know what this is.
Just a dead little piece of skin.
Yep, I'm going to file it off later.
Literally.